That's dope. So my next question is, what made you transfer to Louisville?
So Louisville, Bobby Petrino, after we won the Orange Bowl, that next day we had a meeting, like a team meeting, kind of like a ending of the season type meeting. And Bobby Petrino said he was leaving. He signed to the Atlanta Falcons. He took the whole coaching staff with him. So when things like that happen, players that's on scholarship, either your scholarship is, either the new coach comes in, keeps your scholarship, or he voids your scholarship, and because he's bringing in who he wants to bring in. So like 20 of us scholarships got voided after that, meaning he wanted to bring in his players. He had some DBs coming from JUCO in different places that he wanted to bring in. So if he didn't want you or he didn't feel like you fit his system, your scholarship was void. So that's how that happened. And it happens today like that. If a kid signed and say, for example, he signed to Florida today, if that coach leaves, that new coach comes in, if he don't want to have you, he got somebody else that he think is better that he's want to bring in, he's not going to keep you on that scholarship. He's not going to keep that scholarship that they gave to you because the past coach left. He might say, I don't want to keep him on scholarship. I got somebody else better than him. So they'll take that scholarship from you. So, I mean, the same thing back then. So it was like 20 freshmen back then that scholarship got void and they had to go other places. So, yeah, that's what was my reason for transferring.
Crazy, man. So what was the timeline? Like right after the Orange Bowl, like then a few months after that your scholarship was voided, or was like 2-3 days? Or?
Yeah, so when they did it, it took like a week or two, because that new coach came in and, he had to meet with the AD and they, talked and player personnel and see who they want to keep and do that. And so during that week, they was giving calls. They was giving calls saying, hey, we're going to take y'all scholarship, Craig Thorpe got his players coming, So I got that call, and I got that call. I had to figure things out. I didn't have, other schools don't know that, they taking you off scholarship. So really you just left out there once they take you off scholarship, to find a way. So luckily, the coaches were pretty good. They called, what happened with me is they called JUCO. They called a JUCO Coffeyville, and they got me in a JUCO just to keep my credit hours going, and so I had to go to JUCO for a semester. And just that time, I never played in it. I was just there going to school, keeping my credits available. But at that time, Division I and AA and D2 schools are coming in because this is a top-notch JUCO. They coming in every day looking for players. And I was just easily presentable because I just came from a D1. So, hey, he's not playing right now, he's not active, but we got a guy here that's a corner, just left Louisville. And so that's how school started talking to me through that. So, yeah.
So I got you, man. That's crazy, man. So through no fault of your own, through nothing that was in your control, out of nowhere, you at JUCO, man. What was that feeling like?
It was, being at JUCO at that time, I didn't understand it. Because once you live that life of Division I, and you playing, weekly we playing, you go from West Virginia to Rutgers to playing Kansas State, Miami, and then you in JUCO where it's like, you're in a small town, you're living in a dorm with somebody else. It was just a culture shock at first. But after I, kind of learned more about JUCO, because I knew nothing about JUCO, before that. Once I got there, I was like, okay, looking into it, seeing how JUCO was. Oh, this guy went here. Oh, this guy went here. You seeing all the NFL players. Reggie Nelson went to Coffeyville. I'm seeing him up on the wall. Florida Gator Hall of Famer. Brandon Jacobs went to Coffeyville. I'm seeing these cats. So then they start opening up like, okay, JUCO must be something good. We looking at it like it's just nothing, but cats coming out of JUCO for real. So that kind of opened me up a little bit to it, and then seeing the schools coming in every day, like these big D1s, I'm like, they coming in here for real. So that was helping me adjust to it and understand a little bit more.